Here are the top 10 home trends that you said need to die. Coming in at number 1 is gray everything. I know you've seen it before. It's the gray walls, the gray couch, the gray flooring, all that. Everyone voted number 1 most voted trend that needs to die. Everyone wants it gone. Number 2 is the bathroom sink that sits above the counter. Now let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm not sure if it includes the ones that sit directly on the counter where it almost looks like a bowl, but I'm pretty sure what everyone's talking about are the sink that sits inside. So it's a drop-in sink and you almost have a rim that goes around versus the undermount sink, which everyone is saying is much better. So if you have an undermount sink, everything, you have water, you can just wipe it on the inside. So let me know in the comments what you think. I was kind of surprised to see this. It just didn't even come to the top of my mind. But yeah, no one likes that bathroom sink that's sitting on top of the vanity. Number 3 is a bathtub in the shower. So this is really common, having that bathtub in the shower. Even if the bathroom is a little bit small, I'm still seeing those bathtubs in the shower. I think they look great, but I understand why everyone's saying it's a bad idea and a trend that they don't really like. Probably because of the practicality and maintenance. When you have that tub in there, you're washing, you got water all over you and soap and it's splashing over there. That has to be cleaned. You might not even be using the tub that much. So I understand why somebody wouldn't want that tub in the shower. So I'm gonna go over these next 3 pretty quickly because I covered them in another video, but they're top of mind. A lot of people do not like them. Yeah, number 4 is barn doors. Barn doors usually going from the bedroom over to the bathroom. So nobody likes that barn door there. If you've ever had one, it's a lack of privacy. They feel a little flimsy. They just need to go. Number 5 is a microwave over the stove. So if budget's tight, I understand people are just gonna go with that microwave over the stove because it has a built-in vent, but that's a bummer because all that food that you're cooking, that smell, the stuff that you're trying to get out of the house is going through a little filter and then getting pushed back into the house versus a vent that goes to the outside. So everyone agrees a microwave over the stove does not look good. Maybe hide it in the island or down below or even in a pantry. And then at number 6, you have a TV over the fireplace. I know it's horrible, but sometimes your design doesn't allow for you to put the TV anywhere but above the fireplace. So if that's you, they make this product called the mantle mount. It's a TV mount that allows you to pull the TV off the wall and it lowers it to a better viewing angle in front of the fireplace. And then if you're in the early stages of your build, consider a linear fireplace and that will shorten the fireplace, so then that allows you to bring the TV down just a little bit lower and then the problem solved. Number 7 is shiplap. I'm not surprised to see this. That was huge, years ago. Everyone was putting shiplap everywhere. I'm guilty of it. I've done a couple personal bathroom renovations and I plastered it everywhere. Number 8, I'm offended. Vinyl flooring and LVP. I have LVP in my house and we love it. We went with Evacor. It's been in there for 5 years now. It's held up really good, but I can see now that we've been in there for a while, it does feel a little bit cheap. It was perfect for our budget at the time, so no regrets there. But on the next house, I'll definitely be going hardwood floor. Number 9 is modern farmhouse. So we went farmhouse, modern farmhouse. I think industrial farmhouse is somewhere in there. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like where are we all headed to? Because everything was farmhouse for so long. I'm curious what you're seeing is going to be the next big thing. And then the last is painted brick. I like painted brick. I think it looks good, but that definitely had 43 likes and a few mentions where people kept saying painted brick sucks. But before you go, let me hit you with the honorable mentions. These ones didn't quite make the top 10 list, but I'm curious. I know you have one in the back of your mind that you're thinking like, oh, this one definitely made the list. So if it didn't make the list, I'm curious if it made the honorable mention. Okay, we have a sink in the island. No one likes a sink in the island. They say it gets everything all wet. I would say it's 50-50. I see some people who love their sink in the island and the other half say they hate it. 50-foot lots, nobody likes the, small lots, but depending on where you live, you don't have much of a choice. 8-foot ceilings, and here's the best one, the live, laugh, love decor. That made the list there. Cardboard sheathing. So what people are talking about there is the exterior sheathing of your house. There are some builders who are going to foam sheathing on the exterior walls instead of plywood, and then they're just taking the siding and mounting it to that. And the last 3, we have open floor plan. People are wanting less open floor plan. I disagree. I like the open floor plan, but I can see sometimes me and my wife are in the living room watching a movie and my daughter's in the kitchen making a bunch of noise. So I can see the benefit of that. Then you have formal dining room. Dude, I'm all about it. We only sit at the island and eat. Like we just sit in the kitchen island, eat our dinner, and we never go to the formal dining room other than like twice a year, Christmas and whatever event we want to go over there and bring the family and sit. So let me know in the comments, formal dining, like are we getting rid of that thing? And last on the list, subway tile. I'm not surprised to see that subway tile. It's been around forever. Everyone's getting away from it. But hey, before you go, please like the video and make sure you're subscribed so you catch the next one. And last and definitely not least, I sell a checklist, a home building checklist. I take all my time and energy and try to give you a very good product so that when you're building a house, you can go through every single selection and think about all these things before you're working with your builder. And then you can follow along the build to make sure everything you agreed upon is being done at good stages during the build so that they don't get missed, and then your house is built and you're like, oh man, I really wanted the dog water filler over here, but now we're past plumbing and it's too late. So if that's you, go check it out. It's at builderbrigade.com.